David Keith McCallum was born on September 19, 1933, in Glasgow, Scotland, into a household where creativity was not an option but a way of life. His father, David McCallum Sr., was a respected violinist and conductor with the London Philharmonic Orchestra, while his mother, Dorothy Dorman, was a gifted cellist. Music filled their home daily, shaping young David's sense of rhythm, structure, and emotional expression long before he ever stepped onto a stage. Initially, he followed the expected path, training in classical music and studying at the Royal Academy of Music, where discipline and precision were central to his education. Yet, as he matured, McCallum felt drawn towards storytelling rather than performance alone. This pull led him to enroll at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, where he refined his acting skills and discovered how his musical background enhanced his ability to convey nuance, timing, and emotional restraint on screen. Early film roles and the road to recognition. McCallum's acting career began quietly in British cinema during the 1950s, where he appeared in supporting roles that revealed his intensity and thoughtful screen presence. Films such as Ill Met by Moonlight and Hell Drivers in 1957 showcased his ability to bring depth to even limited screen time. These early performances did not make him an overnight star, but they did establish him as an actor with seriousness and discipline, qualities Hollywood soon noticed. The turning point came with The Great Escape in 1963, a major international production featuring an ensemble cast of rising and established stars. McCallum's portrayal of Lieutenant Eric Ashley Pitt demonstrated intelligence, restraint, and quiet authority, traits that resonated with audiences worldwide. Though his role was not the loudest or most dominant, it stood out for its precision, proving that subtle performances could leave lasting impressions and open doors to global opportunities. Becoming a television icon with The Man from UNCLE. While film introduced McCallum to international audiences, television cemented his place in pop culture history. In 1964, he was cast as Ilya Kuryakin in The Man from UNCLE, a series that redefined television storytelling during the Cold War era. The show's bold concept of pairing an American and a Russian agent captured global attention. But it was McCallum's portrayal that became unforgettable. His calm demeanor, intellectual edge, and understated charm provided a perfect counterbalance to Robert Vaughn's more outgoing Napoleon Solo. Audiences were captivated by Kuryakin's quiet strength and emotional depth, and McCallum soon became a global sensation. Fan mail poured in by the thousands, and his image adorned magazines worldwide. Though the series ended in 1968, Ilya Kuryakin remained one of television's most iconic characters, forever associated with McCallum's refined and thoughtful performance style. A career built on range and longevity. After The Man from UNCLE concluded, McCallum avoided being defined by a single role, choosing instead to pursue a varied and enduring career. He appeared in projects such as Colditz in the early 1970s, where his dramatic abilities were given greater room to breathe, and Sapphire and Steel from 1979 to 1982, a cult science fiction series that demonstrated his adaptability and intellectual gravitas. Alongside screen work, he remained committed to stage acting and voice performances, lending his distinctive tone to numerous productions. McCallum's performances were often described as thoughtful rather than flashy, rooted in intelligence and emotional restraint. This consistency earned him deep respect within the industry, even during periods when he was not in the mainstream spotlight. His career became a testament to longevity built on skill rather than trend chasing, a rare achievement in entertainment. Music as a parallel creative legacy. Long before crossover artistry became fashionable, McCallum pursued music alongside acting with genuine passion. During the 1960s, he released several instrumental albums through Capitol Records, blending classical foundations with contemporary arrangements. Albums such as Music, A Part of Me and Music, A Bit More of Me, revealed his skill not only as a performer, but as an arranger who understood texture and mood. Though these recordings were initially modest in commercial impact, they later found unexpected relevance. Decades after their release, portions of his music were sampled by modern artists, introducing McCallum's work to new generations unfamiliar with his early career. This rediscovery reinforced the idea that his creativity extended beyond acting alone. Music was never a side project for him, but a parallel expression of identity, proving that his artistic influence quietly transcended eras, genres, and audiences. A beloved second act with NCIS. For many younger viewers, David McCallum became a household name through his role as Dr. Donald "Ducky" Mallard on NCIS, which he joined in 2003. As the eccentric yet compassionate medical examiner, McCallum infused the character with warmth, wisdom, and gentle humor. His delivery of long anecdotes, often beginning during autopsies, became a signature element of the show. Over 2 decades and more than 450 episodes, Ducky evolved into the emotional heart of the series, offering moral clarity and empathy amid procedural storytelling. McCallum's performance resonated across generations, connecting longtime fans from the 1960s with audiences discovering him for the first time. This late-career success was not merely a revival, but a reaffirmation of his enduring relevance, proving that authenticity and craft never go out of style. Love, marriage, and personal transitions. McCallum's personal life, like his career, experienced moments of joy and profound change. In 1957, he married actress Jill Ireland after meeting on the set of Hell Drivers. Their union symbolized 2 rising talents navigating early success together, and they welcomed 3 sons during their marriage. However, the pressures of demanding careers, constant travel, and life in the public eye gradually created distance between them. By the mid-1960s, they chose to separate, finalizing their divorce in 1967. Despite the emotional difficulty of this transition, McCallum remained a devoted father, prioritizing his children's stability and well-being. He approached this period with discretion and dignity, rarely speaking publicly about personal pain. Instead, he focused on maintaining strong family bonds and continuing his professional work, demonstrating resilience during a deeply transformative chapter of his life, a lasting partnership and renewed stability. Later in 1967, McCallum found enduring companionship when he married Catherine Carpenter in New York. Their relationship began 2 years earlier after meeting at a magazine photo shoot, and it quickly developed into a partnership grounded in mutual respect and shared values. Catherine, who transitioned from fashion modeling to a successful career in interior design, brought balance and stability to McCallum's life. Together, they raised 2 children and built a home that provided consistency amid the demands of Hollywood. Their marriage lasted an extraordinary 58 years, becoming one of the most admired long-term unions in the entertainment industry. Known for their philanthropic efforts and quiet devotion, the couple demonstrated that lasting love in Hollywood was possible. Catherine's steady support allowed McCallum to thrive personally and professionally, well into his later years. Friendship, trust, and emotional growth. During the height of his early fame, McCallum formed close professional friendships, as was common in the tight-knit film community of the 1960s. One such friendship emerged during the making of The Great Escape, built on shared experiences and mutual respect. Over time, however, personal relationships evolved in ways McCallum did not anticipate, leading to emotional challenges that reshaped his perspective on trust and connection. Rather than allowing resentment to define him, McCallum chose reflection and acceptance. In later years, he spoke with calm honesty about learning that people follow their own paths, even when those paths bring pain. His response was not bitterness, but maturity, emphasizing the importance of forgiveness and emotional responsibility. This approach allowed him to protect his children from conflict and preserve his own sense of peace, revealing quiet strength beneath public success. A life remembered with grace and impact. David McCallum passed away on September 25, 2023, at the age of 90, closing a career that spanned more than 7 decades. His death occurred in New York City, coinciding poignantly with a televised celebration of NCIS, the series that had defined his later years. This timing felt symbolic, reflecting a life continually connected to audiences across generations. McCallum's legacy is not confined to any single role, but defined by consistency, humility, and dedication to craft. From classical music halls to Hollywood sets, from Cold War television icons to beloved modern dramas, he remained authentic and grounded. His life story stands as a reminder that true success is measured not only by fame, but by resilience, kindness, and the ability to evolve while